James Helder, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. With me, I've got big, horrible heavyweight David Price after his long-awaited return. Firstly, congratulations on the win, David. Can you talk us through the victory a little bit?
Yeah, exactly what I was looking for, James. I wanted to win on points tonight, which was why I didn't throw that many power shots. Just got working behind my jab. So yeah, I needed rounds. You know, in the 2 years before my last fight, I think I got 4 rounds. So when things started getting a bit heated in the last fight, I was found wanting, and ring rust can account for a lot. I know that now. So I was happy to get the rounds, you know, take me lumps a little bit, work on what we were working on, you know. So yeah, happy, and you know, on we go now.
Tough, durable opponent in Kamel Sabowski. We've seen him here getting wins over British fighters in the past. Was that the sort of opponent that you needed? Someone that's going to give you them rounds and stay in front of you?
100%. You know, any comeback fight I've had in the past, I've blasted them out early, whether it's been through, you know, lack of quality in the opponent or just that I've landed good shots. I landed a few good shots on him today, but I'm trying to go back to basics a little bit more and throw less, you know, less uppercuts as they're throwing. I've done it once tonight, where it's a bit of a lottery. They're throwing the right hand, I throw an uppercut at the same time, and it's who lands first. And you know, I'm trying to move away from that. But when in the heat of the moment, you revert to type a little bit. It's you know, common knowledge in boxing. But that being said, I am happy with what I was doing, as opposed to not holding my feet as much and standing and taking shots on the gloves. I was moving my feet better. And this is just the start of what I'm trying to achieve, you know. There's more to come. You know, I've only been in the gym for a few months with the lads, working on what we're doing, and now we can build on that.
Now, you mentioned working with the lads. You've changed trainers. You're now working with Georgie Vaughan and Derry Matthews. How has that transition period been for yourself, and how do you think you found your feet so far?
Sorry, Joe McNally as well has had an...
excuse me.
Sorry, yeah, it's okay. Has had a lot of input into that fight. So yeah, the three of them together, it's a great blend of experience and youth. Yeah, it's had an impact for sure. It's about me trying to work on what I'm good at, and that's being tall, being long. I think in a couple of previous fights, I'd have stood and held my feet a bit more with him and been throwing more body shots and hooks and uppercuts, and 6'9", so on the back foot more a little bit. I didn't mind him pushing me back because I know I've got it in my legs, that little bit more to move. And now we build on the 6 rounds up to 8 rounds, you know. We trained accordingly for the fight. We sparred 6 rounds. You know, we done everything to a 6 round duration. Now we step it up to 10 for February. I'm hoping if we can get something sorted, you know.
Now, you're heavily backed by the MTK. We've seen recently that Tyson Fury's joined the stable. Got to say, I really enjoyed the exchange on social media between yourself and Tyson Fury. It was great for the media and boxing fans. Realistic 2018 that fight with yourself and Tyson Fury can finally get signed?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm not too optimistic about it because I met him yesterday, had a cup of coffee with him. Not for the business, you know, just to talk. We've been rivals since we've turned pro, and he phoned me and told me he was in Liverpool, so we went and had a coffee and just had a chat about life, about boxing, you know. And the vibe I was getting was that he's not looking to fight me, but things can change 2 or 3 fights, and I know what Tyson Fury's like as a man. He's someone who would like to give an opportunity to another fighter. You know, fighters owe it to each other to give opportunities, and I think the way he is as a person, I think he'd like to give me the chance to fight him. But I think he's got his eyes on other things at first. And you know, we're all wishing him well in his comeback. We're all fans of his, you know. But if there was a fight to be made, then we'd obviously become rivals and bitter ones at that again, because you know what he's like. You know, he's had a cup of coffee with me there, and he probably slated me on Twitter now. You know what he's like. So,
I mean, at one point it was the biggest fight in heavyweight boxing, certainly British heavyweight boxing, that could have been made. At the stage you're at now with the rebuild, with Tyson Fury coming back, do you think it is possibly the second best greatest time for this fight to take place?
Yeah, I'd say so. You know, he definitely needs warm-up fights, and I have to accept that I'd probably fall into that category. Although we'd consider ourselves more of a threat than that. But as far as the rest of the boxing public and the general public concerned, they probably see me as an easy comeback fight for Tyson Fury, and that's fine if that's people's opinion. So the best time was obviously when we were unbeaten. Now it makes sense more than ever. And obviously by the time he's ready to step in the ring again, I'll be, 2 or 3 fights in, and we'll have had hopefully a decent name on my record, and then something may happen. Thing is, with the heavyweight division, it's the landscape's changing every time there's a heavyweight fight. Someone's winning, someone's losing, and that just changes every time. So before you know it, I could be in a position, well, I obviously will be better now, but where people wouldn't have expected to see me,
Now, Dave, I know you must have been in some dark moments over the last sort of year and so, getting your head, a couple of years, getting your head around everything. I mean, 3 of the defeats, obviously 2 of them to Tony Thompson, who then was proven to be on a substance that affected his performance. Again with Erkan Tepa. Do you feel as if you've turned a corner mentally with all this stuff? You're over it?
I've completely let that go. I'm viewing this as a new chapter, so I've got to, I'm not going to continue going over what's happened in the past. Previously, I may have been a bit hung up on what has happened, but now, what will be, and I'm here today as a result. So if it was to keep going over in my head, I'd torture myself. Life goes on, and I'm looking forward positively.
We've seen talks of potentially your mate Tony Bellew facing Tyson Fury. Do you think that contest has got legs? Or do you think it's more of media paper talk?
No, I think it has. Again, you've got to look at the situation Fury's in, where he's not gonna go straight back into a fight with Anthony Joshua, and he probably view Bellew as a safer comeback fight, but with the added bonus of being lucrative, it'd be a big money fight. Bellew's become a really massive name in British boxing now. So yeah, I do. If you look at it, is David A, someone said before he was with Peter McDonough, said about David A probably being a bigger puncher than Tyson Fury, and if he took David A's shots, he's gonna get in the ring and fight Tyson Fury. So yeah, I do believe it's got legs, but obviously there's a lot to be dealt with in the process first. The drugs here and the David A fight for Tony Bellew, how that goes. We will see.
What's the plan for yourself regarding MTK moving forward? Is there a structure of dates that you're looking to fight, or is it a case of taking it what's available fight by fight? What's the plan moving forward for David Bryant?
By the way, I just want to go on record as saying of how grateful I am for the opportunity and how MTK have stuck by me, since that defeat last year, because I'd not long signed with them, and they were right by my side, right in my corner, and when the time come to fight again and opportunities were limited, they've obviously delivered again. So I think I'm with the best team in world boxing. So I'll have a conversation with Joe, Derry, George, and we're looking February and 10 rounds against another, but maybe a bit of a name, bit of a name who someone was on the world scene. I need to get rounds. I need ring time more than anything. It might be as much as exciting for the fans, but long term, I need ring time. So when the fights do come, where it's going to be long, it's going to be tough, I'm not going to be found wanting.
You've had some big titles in your career. You've had that Commonwealth title. You've had the WBC International title. How do those compare with topping a bill on IFL TV?
They just pale into insignificance. This is the highlight of my career, mate. Yeah. No, do you know what? The thing is, when it's mad, I've had British title fights where I've won and I've been like one of the biggest names coming through and this, that and the other. But do you know when you've lost a fight, you fight back when you win? It's about as sweet a feeling as you get in any big fight, because you've lost and you're going from darkness and coming back into the light type of thing, and it's a great buzz to get back on the winning trail again and get it out the way as well, But I went in there relaxed tonight and comfortable, and I knew I was going to get the job done easy enough. But if I'm critical of myself, I got it a couple of times, but the plan was not to get touched. you know, but that's just me being the perfectionist and the trainers as well, demanding perfectionism, and you know, that's not a bad thing. We can strive for it, but as long as you accept it's never possible. Otherwise, you know, we will be going round in circles.
David Price, welcome back to the light. It's great to get you back on IFL TV. Thanks for your time today, big man, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, lads.